Okay guys, so we are going to go over some of the examples that I would have had on the PowerPoint so that you are able to do your activity 2, which is filling out the check register. So this is what you're going to do after you do transactions on your account to help you keep track of how much money you actually have. Because like I said, if you write a check, the bank doesn't know you write a check until that is actually cashed by whoever you wrote it to. But you need to know that that money is already gone. So that's what the register is for. So in this first example, John Smith is going to open his account with $500. And all we really have to do in order to open an account or have a starting balance, whenever you have a starting balance, we write it up here. You can kind of barely see it, but it actually says balance right there. And we are going to put $500 right there. And that is really all there is to it as far as putting in an opening balance. You put it up here at the very top. This is what we're starting with. And then we will work transactions from that point on. Okay? So here, let's just say that we have the $500 balance up here. John is going to write a check to Duke Energy for $154.96 on, and let's use today. I have the period there, but let's use today's date. And so January 28th, 15. Okay? So the item number is going to be his check number. And so I haven't given you a check number in this example. In all of your homeworks, they do have the check numbers listed. So let's just start with 101 because like I said, we don't start checking accounts with the single digits. We start with 101, 1001, something like that. So we're going to put the date, 128/15. Description of transaction. Now again, it's hard for you to see in my video. It will be easier for you to see on your actual homework. But this top section is actually white and this bottom section is grayed out. The top section is for the payee, and then the bottom section is for my memo. So in the top section, I'm going to write Duke Energy because they are my payee. And in the bottom section, I'm going to write January payment. And the memo's for you, so it doesn't have to be written out. It doesn't have to even be there, kind of like the memo on checks. However, like I said, for assignments in this class, I want you to always use that memo line just because I want you to kind of see what you would use it for, and I want to make sure that you understand what it's for. Here, this says payment or debit. We have fee, we have a check mark here, deposit or credit, and then your balance. So this is a payment. I have written a check. So it's going to go here, $154.96. So the cents go on this little column. I bring this all the way across, $154.96. Now I need to figure how much money do I have left? Okay? So I am going to just take I'm using my phone here as my calculator, but I'm just going to take 500 and I'm going to subtract 154.96. So I have $345.04 left in my account, and that goes in the grayed outline here. 345.04. Okay? Not bad. Now, actually, I'm going to use this one and just keep going. And I'll just keep putting the examples on this one paper so that you can kind of see how your homework's going to go as opposed to just starting over constantly. So if John withdraws $20 from the ATM, over here for the item number, I'm going to put ATM. Again, let's use today's date. So on the 28th. And all I need to put here is withdraw. Now, especially with ATM withdrawals, it's important for you to make the memo because you're probably a month from now going to go, why in the world did I pull out $20? So let's pretend that John pulls out $20 for lunch. Needs lunch money. Okay? That, while he's not paying money to anybody, he is withdrawing it. So it's decreasing his account, so it goes in the payment column. So it's $20. We bring that $20 over here again. And so I have my 345.04 minus 20, and I have an in balance after that transaction of 325.04. Okay? All right. John bought pizza at Pizza Hut with his debit card yesterday. The total was $15.58. And in all honesty, he probably had coupons, because I don't know if you can get it for $15.58 anymore. But the item number for a debit card transaction is just DC, debit card. So yesterday, and this is something that you don't really want to do. So let's not use yesterday, since I'm doing this all on one page, because you don't want to write in transactions. If I did yesterday, the date would be 1/27. I want to keep my dates in order. You want to write them in as you go. And normally, had we just been on the PowerPoint slides and I hadn't done this, I would have done each transaction individually, so it wouldn't have been a big deal, but I'm trying to keep a running total to help you, since I'm not going to be there to physically help you today in class. So let's say that it's tomorrow. So it's 1/29/15 is the date we're going to use. So 1/29/15. The payee is Pizza Hut. Let's say that it was for his study group. So we can do study group snack. I don't know. Okay? It was a payment, so $15.58. Again, bring that all the way over here. Write it again, $15.58. And then in our calculator, we just subtract it from our previous total. And we have an ending balance in our checking account of $309.46. All right. I skipped one. All right, John is going to pay his Visa bill online. Okay? Online transactions, you just write online. Okay? Let's say that we're going to do it on the 29th again. And the payee is Visa. And let's say it's his January payment. And he has to pay $123.76. Bring that over here, $123.76. And we subtract that. $185.70 is our ending balance. And then we're ready to go on to the next one. So this is the last example. John is going to deposit his paycheck. Okay, he doesn't have direct deposit. Nothing goes over here in the item number for a deposit. Nothing goes over there for a direct deposit either. So whether it's direct deposited or you deposit it or it's interest deposited, nothing goes in the item number. Let's use Friday as our date. So the 30th, because usually people get paid on Fridays. Not always, but usually. And so we're going to write deposit. And let's put paycheck down here, so we know that it wasn't just money from grandma. Since this is a deposit, it does not go in this column. It's not a payment. It's a deposit, so it goes over here. So it is $342.97. And then we have $342.97. And this time we're going to add. So we're going to add 342.97. And so now we have $528.67 in our account. Okay? I hope that helps. If you have questions with your homework, try and come into class a little bit earlier than waiting till the last minute when the bell rings, but I will try and help you. But I think you should be able to do it now. I've given you examples of everything that you're going to have to deal with in your homework. So, thank you. Have a great day.